Give me a minute. Seem to have got a bit of a Goldilocks situation going on here. I've been sleeping in their bed and they are pissed. Welcome to Night's Arcade. I'm Sleepless Night. We're in Starfield. I mean, you know, it's looking pretty murky. Man, do they have some shit weather on Aquila. It's not handling very well in this sandstorm, I gotta be honest. It's seen better days. Oh dear, I've got a cough now. I really need to get inside. Let's get inside. God damn. Anyway, we're here to test this. There we go. Can you see this thing? So the Rev-8 thing dropped a few hours ago and we're here to test it. I'm going to apologise up front for the performance of this. Usually I get much better performance from Starfield than this, but my Xbox recently died, so I'm playing this weirdly, and this is the weird thing, I'm playing this on my PC, which runs much prettier, more intensive games than Starfield, but it for some reason doesn't want to run this one. It's piss poorly optimized. What do you expect for a Bethesda game? I've reduced the settings dramatically, which is why it looks a little bit muddy and crap and stuff. So, you know, it might look like a bag of crap, but that's necessary. And even with the settings turned down to this, you'll notice that it'll freeze, the audio will cut out. It's awful. But anyway, we're going to quickly test out the Rev-8. So I am playing this on a PC, but I am playing it with the controller. Now, one of the weird things here is that if you look here, look. Let's go to the settings and see if we can... Oh, I want to rebind all the vehicle settings, right? But you can't, or at least you can, but only sort of, right? So here, look, if you look here, I can rebind these. The fire weapon, that's not really it's, look. There we go. That's what it's normally set at. That was its default, right? I'm not resetting everything to defaults because it's going to turn off my inverted y-axis and all that sort of stuff that I've changed. But, so these are the defaults, right? Fire weapon is R, exit is B, right? But your acceleration and deceleration, forward, reverse, all of that, you can't change at this point in time, not that I can see, you can't change any of that stuff, right? So, acceleration, forward, reverse, and steering is all on the same stick as though you were controlling your character, and it sucks. What the hell, man? I want to be able to accelerate and reverse with my triggers, and you know, I can pick what I want to use for the weapons. But no, we've got it set to, you know, I mean, it is cool to have a weapon on this thing. And, you know, your scanner and stuff, all these things still work. Right. Anyway, we're going to go for a bit of a drive, and I'm just going to try sort of showing you the difference. Because this thing is insanely fun, even here, right? So we're on Aquila at the moment. And as those of you familiar with the game will know... Oop, look there. I mean, this weapon doesn't really mess about much. As those of you familiar with the game will know, the gravity on Aquila is 50% above Earth norm, right? So it is high gravity here. And even with super high gravity on Aquila, you can get some pretty serious airtime out of this thing. Woo! Okay. Oof. Oh dear, that wasn't a good landing, was it? That is even on Aquila, where the gravity is insanely high. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to take it and we're going to test it on a moon somewhere. Let me get back in my ship. Whoa, okay. We're going to take it and we're going to test it on a moon somewhere. So I'll join you when we've found a moon to test it on. Look at that. Wow, what a load of crap. Andreja wants to talk to me about something. There's bound to be some relationship nonsense or another, so it's probably best I avoid that situation. We'll just... Just don't worry about that. We'll find somewhere to go. Whoa, okay. Yeah, we'll just wait, see if we ever come down. Okay, yeah. Alright. Okay, maybe we'll try a world that's not covered in ice. I think, yep, we get it. Yep, it's icy. Yep, got it, thank you. You know, I mean, it's low gravity here, so, you know, we get the idea, but yeah. I don't have to try it on a world that's not quite so covered in ice. Driving a vehicle through a crowded city is frowned upon by local authorities. And Sarah. Sarah frowns upon pretty much everything, so I can't say I'm entirely surprised by that. Alright, so now we're on Montara Luna, where the gravity is 0.39, so not quite, but roughly, yeah, no, I mean not quite, but roughly a quarter of what the gravity is on Aquila. So hopefully this thing will handle a little bit better on Montara Luna than it did on that super low gravity ice world we were just on. So this seems like the perfect place to give this thing a test drive. Whoopsie. Whoa, okay. Yep. Yeah, I mean, you can get... Oh, ow. Yep. I mean, I hope you guys are happy with what you've seen. My back is now basically just a bag of pebbles. I don't think I'll be walking ever again unassisted, but... Oh, but man, this thing can get some airtime. So, you know, it's a fun little... It is a fun little toy. And it does sort of allow you to traverse places a lot faster. And you can still... Where's my ship? No. Montara Luna outpost is there. Right, where's my ship? Oh, there she is. Right, so now I can still... If these damn things will get out of the way, I can still return to my ship if I want to. I can still fast travel to that location with this vehicle. So it's not, you know... And you can do all your scanning and stuff. Why have I not scanned all this stuff on Montara Luna? Whee! Oops. Oh dear. I might have overestimated the amount of land that was left before we jumped into the sea. Now, I am just kind of curious. This vehicle did cost me 25 grand, but I am a little curious about what happens if we jump into the sea. I mean, I've got to assume that we will sink. You know, that seems like a fair assumption, wouldn't you say? But let's try and get a bit of a ramp up. Okay, that's... You know, I know there's a sea there, but let's do it the fun way, shall we? Well, splash landing coming up. Oh, so, I mean, so it will sort of move in the water. Kind of. You know, and you've still got your boost. So you can make it back to land, look. Alright. Oh. I want to wait until the boost refills a bit, though, before doing that, but... I hate this being on the left stick. I don't like that at all. Will we drive straight out? Or is it going to give us any green? Alright. Yeah, there you go. So, like, even ending up in the sea, excuse me, dinosaurs and weird shark fin on legs thing. Yeah, it's a fun little thing, you know. It's quite a fun little vehicle. What about these things? What are they? Okay. I think my roast dinner is what they are. Taxidermy man gonna have a heart attack when he sees what I brought him. Whoa! Jesus! Yeah, so as I said, apologies for the performance of the game on my PC. It runs way, way better on the Xbox and looks better. But as you can see, I hope this was enough to show you briefly that this thing can be a lot of fun. Like, you know, it can be an awful lot of fun to play with. Well, there we go. Anyway, we're going to leave it at that, and I'm just going to throw this out, because it's the first video thing I've got out for quite a long time. Oh, man. So bad. So bad. What a load of crap. I want my Xbox back. Anyway, you know, so there it is. You can change the colours of it and stuff like that in ship services. I don't know what else you're going to be able to do. I really, really hope that they resort the key binding out so that you can adjust the controls, because I really hate controlling it this way. It's a pain in the ass. You know, it can be done, but it's not. It's not, honestly, an awful lot of fun driving it around like that. Let's park it in the shade. Well, crash it in the shade, I guess. But, you know, yeah. There you go. There it is. Let's... Wow. You're going to leave it there, SK? That's what you're going to do. You're just going to leave it right there. Let's not... Come on. Wow. That's... You see what I mean? I automatically, instinctively got in that and pressed my left trigger to reverse. So that's it. You know, that's your Rev-8. I guess, like Vasco manages to sit in the back, your companion can sit up front with you. If as anybody else but Vasco, I don't generally travel around planetary surfaces with a companion. I got bored of that pretty super fast, as I do in Elder Scrolls games and Fallout games. But there you go, that's it. Have a look, play around with it for yourself. It is, you know, the novelty will wear off, I'm sure, but it is a super fun vehicle to drive. I will be back at some point. I've got a lot of videos. I'm currently working on stuff for the new channel, and I've got to be honest, I've been playing with a bunch of cinematic stuff that has got nothing to do with the channel, really. That would have something to do with the channel, but it'll probably never see the light of day because it needs, you know, and I've been playing around with a bit of music and all sorts of stuff. But I am working on stuff for the new channel, and I'm working on sort of bringing you the new Knights Arcade, so rejigging, you know, a little bit what it looks like, but mainly sort of what the content is on here, and what sort of thing you can expect to see. In the meantime, before you see me again, you can follow me on Patreon. You can follow me on... you can follow me on Twitter, but X, whatever you want to call it, but I don't really bother with it much now. It really is a garbage fire now, so I don't bother with it much. But I do now have an Instagram account, and of course, you can join us all in the Sleepless Night Discord if you really want to chat to everybody. But all of these things are linked in the video description and on the Knights Arcade channel header in the link section. But until next time, from Knights Arcade, this is Sleepless Night, saying nighty-night.